Most songwriters don't really struggle with coming up with ideas. We struggle with clarity. We write vague emotion. We say everything all at once. We think our listener will definitely decode our feelings. The truth is that listeners don't feel general statements. They feel moments, they feel details, they feel when you zoom in. That is how your listener decodes the feelings you are trying to pass in. So today I'm going to show you the zoom in technique that instantly give your lyrics depth and that emotional push people replay your music for. And stay with me to the end because I'm going to show you the number one mistake people make when trying to build depth in their lyrics and how to avoid those mistakes. Welcome back guys, it's Oros here, and here we don't waste your time. If you have ever written a lyrics like I miss you, you hurt me, you don't care anymore, you are not wrong. You are not just zooming enough. Because when you zoom in, your lyrics stop sounding like a caption and start sounding like a moment. Let me show you exactly what I meant. Now, first of all, let's start with this line. You hurt me. This emotion is wide. This can mean a friend betraying, a relationship breakup, or even your partner forgetting your birthday. Your listener will not really feel it because it's kind of emotional wide. It's just something they have had over and over again. Let's zoom in and see the difference. Now, this is what we got. Your voice went silent when you say goodbye. Now we feel a moment, a sound, a behavior, and even emotional shift. That is how it worked when you zoom in. Instead of just saying something vague, you can just zoom in a little bit. And don't get me wrong, this video is going to be more like a practical video, and if you are not taking notes, I will advise you to take notes right now because you are going to learn a lot from this video. And once you learn a lot, you can start writing a lyrics that actually caption your listener feelings, caption their emotion, and make them to come back over and over again to play your music. And that is what human being remember, not just emotion, but the moment that form that emotion. That is what we human are just wired to be. You can just tell someone I miss you, they are not going to be more emotionally attached to it. But when you mix it up and show them the exact moment that emotion form, they are going to be more connected to you than just saying I miss you. Now, like I said, we are going to do more of practical on this video, so let's continue. Now we got the general lyrics, which I hope you have already heard thousands of times. Now this one goes like this. You change on me. Now you see that you change on me, you change on me, you change on me. Now let's zoom in and see how it goes. Now the zoom in is going to go like this. You canceled dinner, said you needed space again. Now you see, you canceled dinner and said you needed space again. It's absolutely showing you the moment that caused that emotion instead of just saying you change on me. You see how it goes. Instead of saying you change on me, he said you canceled dinner, said you needed space again. You see, it's the same feelings, but how you place it, you make your listener more connected to you, because dinner is something everybody have. Most people in a relationship, everybody in a relationship have dinner with their partner. Now come to think of it, you hear a lyrics like that on a song, you are going to feel connected. Why? Because it's relatable. Instead of just saying you change your mind, you can just put something like that. Now, like I said, we are going to do more of practical, so you need to grab your pen and book if you haven't do that. But if you have do that, thumbs up for you. Now, before I go deeper, kindly like this video, subscribe, so YouTube will recommend this video to more people who are interested in songwriting. Now let's take another general lyrics, which is I miss you. I miss you is something you have heard in thousands of songs. I miss you have also been a song title. You see, once you tell someone I miss you, it's just a vague, like you're just pouring out the emotion, and which people will not decode. Now let's take a zoom in and see how it goes. Remember, the general lyrics is I miss you. Now the zoom in goes like this. Your sweater is still hanging on my bedroom chair. Notice anything? The lyrics is the same, but the clarity is more relatable than just saying I miss you. That's how the zooming technique works. Because what your audience remember isn't the emotion you felt, but what happened that caused that emotion. That is how the zooming method works, and that is how your audience will be more relatable and connected to your music, not just a vague word like saying I miss you. Now you see how the zooming technique works. Now let's take another general lyric and zoom in. And here on this next part, we're going to do a practical on how you can start applying this when writing a song or when you want to write your next song. Here's how the zooming technique works and how you can start applying it. Step 1, write general emotion. This can be I miss you, I love you. General emotion. Just pick a general emotion and first of all, write that general emotion down. And step 2, ask yourself, what moment creates that feeling? That feelings of I miss you, I love you. What moments really create it? Example, let's say the moment that creates that feeling is when you walk away, when I didn't hear from you for 2 days. Now, once you got that moment that creates that feeling, now step 3, turn the moment into a lyrics. Now we got those ones right. Now let's turn the moment into a lyrics. Your toothbrush is still beside mine in the bedroom. Now you see how we turn that moment into a lyrics. That's how you write a lyrics that really connects to your listeners, because that is relatable, that is cinematic, that is what connects most. Instead of just saying the word, that is what your listener will feel when they listen to your music. They want to know what really caused that feelings, what moment that caused that feeling, not just the feelings. Now let's do some micro exercise. Now I want you to do this with me. First of all, I want you to insert a line. Insert a line of your choice, just a normal line that is normal, just saying the emotion. Let's say my insert line is I'm heartbroken, right? That's my insert line. Now let's zoom in and let's turn that into a different lyrics direction. Now the number one thing I want you to do is to describe the physical emotion. Now mine will be I keep scrolling through our message. You see, that shows you why I'm heartbroken, not just I'm heartbroken. I'm heartbroken because I keep scrolling through our old message. Maybe we might break up by then, we might not be together, but I just show you why I'm heartbroken. Number 1 is to describe the physical behavior. Now, number 2, describe the environment. Your mug is still stained with last night's coffee. Now, you see, I describe the environment. What we're absolutely doing, we're absolutely having a coffee. That is describing the environment. And number 3, describe body language. Now, mine goes like this. You did not look back when you were walking away. Now, you see, I described the body language like he never looked back when he was walking away. She just walked away without looking back. Now, you see how your listener can absolutely connect to that. Instead of just putting I'm heartbroken, you see how I changed it by describing the emotion, describing the moment, and describing the body language. That is how you write a lyrics, a better lyrics that connect to your listener and make them comes back every time when they want to feel a certain emotion to listen to your music. Same emotion, different clarity. Now we are storytelling without saying storytelling. That's how it works. Now remember, in the starting of this video, I said I'm going to show you the big mistake people do when trying to zoom in and how to avoid them, right? Now let's talk about that. Now when trying to zoom in, people often force poetic details. They say something like, your absence echoed through the galaxy of my loneliness. That is not depth. That is decoration. You are decorating your lyrics. You are not in depth. People want something they can relate to. Real life something, real life experience. And depth means real life, real memory, and real moments. That is what depth means. Not just decorating your lyrics just to try to be poetic or try to be connected to your listener. But the next time your lyrics sound like she left, it changed, I'm confused. Zoom in, take a zoom in and look how you can make that lyric more relatable in real life moments, real life experience, and real life memories, and can connect more to your listener, because your listeners are human beings experiencing day-to-day life just as you are doing. So make sure you zoom in and get your listener to the moment to let them understand that you too are also human beings, because clarity always hits harder than complexity. If this helps you, go write your 4 line right now with this technique and compare them with what you have been normally writing. You will see the difference immediately, and don't forget to drop them below because I will review as many as I can. Much love, peace out, on God on my side.